Well, hello everyone, I am Fracture and this is Let's Play Two Worlds 2 on the PC, and I have no idea who the two people are behind me. That guy to my left appears to have been vacated from a barber before he finished his shave. Anyway,
I thought you'd be taller.
I'm sorry?
Forgive my manners. They call me Tongue. Perhaps
Yeah.
you've heard of me.
no, but my
Knowing
wife
who
has.
you are, however, is what I'm paid for.
I know who you are.
I've heard you've been asking about the Tower of Fangs. Quite carelessly, I might add. But if you'd like a more definitive answer to such an ambiguous question, I'd advise you to follow me.
Well, that's not what I had in mind, but if I must follow Tong, well, that'll get you in a lot of trouble.
New shipment just arrived from aspiring.
Did he say new shit just arrived?
Don't get left
Okay. Oh, I've lost my Tong.
After you.
I don't know if I want somebody called Tong behind me. Well, keep your lingua to yourself.
I must apologize for this perceived dishonesty.
Open the gate. Now.
Not yet. I'm afraid I cannot ask you to perform the task at hand without knowing you are competent enough to complete it.
Please lick your
What the hell are
ear.
you talking about?
Mr. Mirage offers you information about the whereabouts of one captain, who, as you probably already know, is the only one to return from the tower alive.
And what does Mr. Mirage want in return?
Nothing for the moment. Mr. Mirage offers this information as a sign of good faith.
Why the trap, then?
It's nothing personal, I assure you. Mr. Mirage is very ritualistic when it pertains to hiring new people. Do you still wish to learn where to find the captain?
Yes.
Then you'll find him with his party in seclusion south of here. Less than a mile, to be more precise.
Take
He's
me
built
to
a
the
camp
captain.
within a small village there. I recommend inquiring about the specifics with the rebels in the area. Now, back to business. Gentlemen, you may begin. Good luck.
This should be fun. Yeah!
Now, just looking at this
Quite
cage,
Impressive. There's a slight theatricality to your methods.
What kind of test was this?
The kind you live to complain about, apparently. Which leaves me with the pleasure of announcing that Mr. Mirage would like to make you an offer.
What if I'm not interested?
While your hesitance might be considered measurably understandable, suggesting that Mr. Mirage isn't the type of person one should consider refusing seems in order.
What's the offer?
You've made several inquiries into a series of murders that recently took place.
I have.
Then it's safe to assume you know that 8 years ago, Mr. Mirage inherited control of Hatmandor's underground.
cut his way to the
yes, I
top.
knew that. Let me write it
In a
down.
manner of speaking. Before Mr. Mirage received his inheritance, he was forced to remove Tors Daram, his predecessor. Several of his followers, however, refused to cooperate.
I heard. He had them killed. Their families as well.
After we cleansed Daram's residence, Mr. Mirage
Enough
later
with the air
discovered
quotes
a
already.
stone left unturned. A boy. A son.
He wasn't accounted for.
Someone was silenced in his stead. Daram's nephew. The resemblance was striking, so close in fact that by the time we discovered our error, Daram's heir was nowhere to be found.
And now you think that he's...
Yes, this is Mr. Mirage's assumption.
And you want me to...
To correct this error, naturally.
And in return?
Money, of course. It's worth noting that the good faith he's shown thus far is extended to relevant financial matters as well. Furthermore, if you succeed, our interest in your services may prove to become much more consistent.
Well, see now, this is a little bit difficult. I'm not sure I want to go down this whole path, although really doesn't particularly matter to me if I end up being sort of a criminal element or not. But it looks like I am now being forced to decide. I don't know. It's putting me in a position to kill this kid that was anyway, and through no fault of his own survived. I think it might be kind of interesting to say no, because then they're going to be trying to kill me. Let's go that way.
Well, I'm pleased to inform you that you can now ask Mr. Mirage to go die in a fire.
While your response is expected, you may find that enemies of Mr. Mirage often find Hatmandor less than hospitable. This effect causes most to reconsider quite quickly. But be mindful, Mr. Mirage's patience should be considered a gift, however short it may last.
Well, anyway, decision made. Let's see what happens. I was just looking at this cage, and this seems to be possibly the worst design, because even after several beers, I think I could safely climb this and hop down the other side. It seems rather silly to put like a safety bar across the top of your spiked. Anyway.
What do we have here?
So it's going to be rather interesting to find out what has become of this. I think what's probably going to happen is I find myself in some sort of forced dead end, and I have to come back and chat with this guy and accept.
Looks useful.
Hey, you. The commander told me to give you these keys.
Keys?
Yeah, keys to the gates. We cut off several parts of the desert because of the Varn infestation. Unfortunately, they've taken control of some of our outposts. Now anyone crazy enough to wander the desert needs these keys. Not to mention a big stick. Here.
So, a Varn infant station. What's that, like a daycare? Or did he mean infestation? Seems like this is the basket corral. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what to do now. I think we'll go back to what I thought I was going to be doing. If we look, yeah, we'll do this stolen corpse thing. And let's take a look. Yeah, so it's sort of near the gate. It's just along the south wall.
Let me be your personal shopper.
So that looks like the guy we have to chat with. Nur Uden.
I'm sorry, I'm very busy.
Clearly.
I overheard that someone is stealing corpses. Any idea why?
Do I truly appear more knowledgeable about this subject than the guards watching over the crime scene?
Examine hooks for the doomed. Yeah, alright. Oh, looks like it's down here somewhere. Wouldn't life be great if every task you had to achieve, a flag just showed up? Yeah, that's not the map. That's the map. Probably should have hopped in the... Would I be saving any time if I transported? I wonder if we can get over this wall here. I wonder... It looks kind of trapped. It looks like I have to... Ugh, looks like I have to come all the way around here. I don't know. I don't know if I'm saving myself any time coming in through here. You know what the heck? I'm gonna head. I'm gonna take the long way. What do I care? You're the ones that suffer, not me. Oh, that was mean. What's that red X? Is that... I'm really not sure what that red X is. Well, okay, let's see if we can cut through town. Save some time. I don't think I'll be able to. Also curious, what the heck is that? Why? I don't know that I've ever seen one of those red X's before. Is that all it is? It's just the X for my destination? But I think I'm right. There's may not be a way through. Oh, actually... Oh, there is. Very straightforward. Nice of them to put that on the map. And yeah, here we go. Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, this job is getting worse and worse.
Well, being called a
People
hooker.
are stealing corpses. We're here to catch them.
Maybe if you hadn't questioned the sergeant, we'd be hunting that vigilante with Valerin.
Maybe if he'd make sure the man was dead before placing him on the hook.
I'd rather deal with the screams than the smell. Excuse us.
Actually,
I'm afraid we're in the middle of a conversation.
but
Another interruption and you'll be swinging from one of these hooks. Valerin sends an entire patrol to check the area surrounding the Mages Guild, and I'm left guarding some hooks.
What are they for? What are you, an idiot? Why would Valerin send an entire patrol? Enjoy your hooks. Yeah, this one.
why would Valerin send an entire patrol?
Because some sick bastard has been stealing corpses. My money is either on some bleeding heart widow or a closet necromancer. I'd rather not know, because whoever's doing it is probably worse than the imagination of a man deemed worthy of guarding an empty hook.
Yep.
Enjoy your hooks.
I wanted to be a dentist.
So, do we follow along? I suppose.
Excuse me.
Should I just take a look at the map? I'm not sure how far I'm going here. Might be quicker to... Oh, quite some distance. Let's go to the southern gate. Take a bit of a shortcut.
That's rich.
Hi, Rich. Yeah, this looks to be in the general direction.
Yeah!
Another reward for beast slaying.
Let's see.
Oh, stop doing that. Why can't I talk to him? Maybe he's not the colonel? Oh, I see. Gotta put that away. Silly me.
The building. A trap.
Examine suspicious looking house. The one with the large word trap painted on the side of it. Alright. Well, it's not particularly suspicious looking to me. Ramshackle. Improved lock. Now minty fresh. Whoops.
Damn.
I was hoping to... We really must buy some more lockpicks too. Alright, whatever. There we go. Now I have more of that, whatever it is. I'm thinking. Primitive lock. And I hear something. Sounds like a donkey. I'm guessing not a donkey.
There always seems to be a few more of you to kill.
So why are you running? I'm not running. Why did you suddenly decide you... There we go. Very strange. My guy just started running for some reason. Alright. Well, we'll check in here.
Never take me alive.
Oops. Guess I should have killed him. Oh no, how about you? Yeah, there. That's better. How are we doing for health? We're doing just fine. Yeah, it looks like I did the right thing here. I thought I... Oh, big spider.
That's rich. Better be worth it.
So this guy's a poacher? He's not a very good poacher if he's keeping them all alive. I'm the poacher.
Ah.
Don't know what I'm collecting, but... What's that? Unicorn horn. So, what book was it where the unicorn was talking to the main character? Stallion unicorn. Talking about the myth that the way to catch a unicorn is you lead a virgin out into the middle of a field and have her sit down. And the stag unicorn would come into the field and lay his head in her lap. And then you could catch the unicorn. And the stag said to the main character was, if I found a virgin sitting in the middle of a field, it wouldn't be my head I'd lay in her lap. Anyway, that was a book, one of my favorites. See if anybody else has read it. Fiction, if you're wondering. Have we been in here? Breeding animals in artificial habitats. Still, I don't call that poaching. If you breed them and then even if you slaughter them afterwards, I call that farming. Animal husbandry. Whoops. Yeah, no, I don't want that. Don't want to create a stir. I seriously don't see a use for any of this crap I'm picking up. I think this is the cage that I opened by pulling that lever.
Try to follow me now, you bastard.
A cowardly poacher hid in a cave. Spelled with a G, meaning cage. Oh, yeah, well, he may have lucked out. Let's see here, try this again. There we are. Running seriously.
Wait, don't kill me.
I've seen you before. You're a member of the Merchants Guild.
Of course. My business is run on supply and demand. Who else has better information than the guild?
Why steal bodies?
They're animals. They pick off humans every day in the wild. Should I feed them to each other? Or perhaps some unsuspecting travelers? I'm not a monster. It's simply economical.
Economical?
They hang them in public to scare people into dying quietly in their homes. I use them to feed animals to make inexpensive ingredients for their medicine.
Well, let's see. It's morbid, but also maybe brilliant. Well, alright. Yeah, kind of bizarre. And then you won't mind me adding you to the cycle. Well, who are you going to feed him to? I just finished slaughtering the entire zoo. Neither of these are... I don't want to kill the guy, so we'll go with this one.
It's morbid, but also maybe brilliant.
Well, thank you.
I'll speak with the guild. I think you're onto something.
Thank you for being so understanding when it would have been just as easy to kill a man like me without thinking twice.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Here. On your knees.
Looks useful.
That's why I stole it. So, presumably we've accomplished a quest.
Hey.
Oh yeah, I suppose this looks pretty good. You know, if I was into stabbing things. Trapper +2 and sneak +2. Trapper. Using traps, no doubt. No. You weren't facing that. So apparently these guys got, I don't know, trapped by ants. So there's a roach motel. I guess that's why it looked so suspicious. Well, if I ever find a use for these ants' modular brains, I'm in the money. So let's go and see what this X is for. Jar the Guardian. Jar the Dead Guardian.
Warned you.
Again, no, not really.
Good.
Oop. That's quite something. Oh, this is that one. Alright. So yeah, my reputation with the Thieves Guild has gone up, and ooh, my health has gone down. I might take a few moments to mix some potions and what have you. Didn't they say they were at a hotel? I don't know, I'm probably thinking of the wrong quest, but I thought this quest, which unfortunately has been removed from my inventory now, I thought it had said that they were guards at a hotel or something that hadn't left. Oh, well, anyway, clearly not. So should we poke around in my inventory? Maybe do some alchemy, if I can remember how. Because we got this like heals mild wound stuff. Can't remember. Ah, they are alright. What's this? We got 80 of these. Healed severe wounds. Well, that's pretty slick. And we can make 40 of these. Certainly keep me in. Increases duration of effects. I don't see that that helps me. Restores mana. I really don't use mana. Change potion effects. No. Let's just brew myself 5 of these for now. I'm not going through them very quickly, so why go crazy? That'll do. And apparently the ones I have already in my bar, that must be what, small and medium, and I just made large. And you can see the medium is what, about 20% refill, or the actually I used a small, so anyhow, so should we dismantle some of this stuff or sell it? Again, we don't seem to be needing cash very much, and it is kind of good to be upgrading my equipment. So I think we'll just go ahead and dismantle some of this stuff. These we want to keep. Why so many like unworn rings? I thought, yeah, look at that. No, that one I can't wear. Okay. So I don't know if there's any value to wearing these rings. They're empty. They're really just places to put gems that I don't really have yet. Oh, I see what's happened here. That seems really nice. When did I switch to my those arrows? These are the ones that I really like. These are the ones that are, for the sake of a better term, they're my blunt arrows, and these are my sharp arrows. If you look, my 148 versus 80 blunt. So at some point I switched, and it looks like I've picked up another quiver of these, because they're actually not as good. It looks like things turn blue once you've worked on them. No, maybe not. Just based on value, maybe. But I'm pretty sure I can dismantle those, use those, dismantle some of these other weapons. That's probably quite nice. That's probably worth quite a bit. Looks like an impressive sword. But again, at least for the time being, I'm in need of equipment far more than I'm in need of money. Long John. Resilience. I don't think I've applied any points to that. I think that's not archery related. Let's just dismantle it before I put too much thought into it, and this thing I'll dismantle as well. Death Strike, Trap, or a Sneak. Nothing of any value to me. And all that dismantling, and I still don't have any upgrading hammers showing up. So, gotta go and find some more crap to dismantle. And we're getting close to leveling, at which point I'm going to be able to put some points into, well, no, I'm not. I'm going to have to find a skill book before I can actually put some points into that. that's a bit annoying. I'd like to see what it does. So how are we doing for this? Stolen corpse. Solve the dilemma of the cheap ingredients flooding the markets. Ubaj is ready to share his idea with the other merchants. Should tell someone from the guild. So does that actually give us... Whoops, yes it did. Okay. I think I know where that is. So we want to go here.
Hey, put it away.
Alright.
Hey!
Gonna work our way around. Probably just that guy that was sitting on the bench before. Then again, maybe not. Seems to be in here. Okay, through here. Okay. Thought maybe I had to talk to him through the cage. Clearly not.
Seriously, I don't need any more
Seriously.
carpets, but I'm sure I heard one of the merchants saying they needed one.
Actually, I'm here because I've discovered a way for the guild to lower their costs on ingredients.
I'm listening.
One of your guild members has been breeding animals in captivity to harvest ingredients faster.
Who? Ubaj? He cut out the hunters? Unbelievable.
I've convinced him to work with the guild directly. Your vendors can start selling them today.
I don't know who you are, but I could kiss you. For a
Yeah.
price, that is. But seriously, consider yourself an honorary member of the Merchants Guild.
What's our next move?
Initiative. I like you already. Speak to Ubaj's wife. I'll take care of the rest.
Okay, and I just leveled up also. I wonder if I can buy anything from the Merchants Guild. Ah, yes, it would seem so. Oh, that's impressive. It's only a flesh wound. Overdraw, yeah, well, we've already got that. Oh, that's a shame. Wouldn't that have been nice if the skill book I needed was just sitting there waiting for me? So lots of crap in here. Oh, I guess I didn't really need to bother making those potions. Look at all this. Okay, well, it was fun. Guitar, certainly not making much use of that. These are worth 500. Let's sell them. Traps. Don't need any traps. Frost resistance, maybe at some point. Really haven't needed any sort of resistances of any sort. Water mastery. Oh, that's magic water mastery. Well, that's not too exciting.
Huh?
So I was to speak with somebody's wife, but that's probably not inside this building. Let's take a look at... Ubaj, poacher armor should help further my advancement in the guild if I really wanted to. Nutritious diet. Well, it looks like we have things to do now. Although I believe I saw myself level up. Let's take a look at that. Certainly. We can max that. And we're stuck looking for... I think before I end this video, maybe I'll poke around at a few vendors and see if I can stumble across one of those books. I think I can go back to the Mages Guild. Sure, let's do that. Let's see if I can remember where the Mages Guild even is, and head back there. No, it's not that. It's here. Quite sure. Yes. But it appears to be night, so the vendors may not be here. The first time this happens, it's very confusing. You walk into the building and there's nobody there. And of course, being inside, you have no way of really telling that it's nighttime. Yeah, look, the place is vacated. This is the guy that you can buy skill points back from. Let's see. It's been a while since we've been here. Anything? Sure. Couple more quests. And I'm pretty sure we cleaned this out long ago.
Better be worth it.
So now the decision is, do I wait around for these merchants to show up? Actually, I'm really quite curious how much benefit that new skill gives me, so I'm really tempted to wait. But it looks truly to be the middle of the night. Well, what I'll do is I'll pause the video, I guess. I can run down and grab a drink, and I'll be right back. You won't even see a delay. And we're back, and close to day, I believe. Just started hearing crickets. Let's see if we're still a little too early. Yep, still a little bit too early. I really have no idea how... There we are. Really have no idea how fast time passes. So nothing of use here.
Always a pleasure doing business with the most high-end.
Already learned this skill. What skill is this? Water mastery. Alright. Not sure why I learned that. Okay, well, nothing of use here. Is there an archer's guild? Somebody might know. That, of course, would be a good place to be looking. But let's go and check Bay Inn and then call it a day. Come on, run. Thank you.
And weapons recovered from the Great Battle of Osmarod.
Already learned. And that guy just sells pot.
Opportunity to take advantage of high-quality orc metallurgy and craftsmanship.
Orc metallurgy? Yeah, because
the
orc metallurgists were famous for their ornate vases.
That catches your eye.
Alright, well, I guess I gotta get out of town or that guy's gonna start yelling while I try to. So, with that, I thank you for watching and I thank you for listening. I encourage you to leave comments, suggestions, or infantile abuse. I promise I read it all. And if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me the thumbs up. And we will see you next time. Have a good one, folks. Cheers.